Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the mid-month of February 2024. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in today, for sharing this space with me. Let's jump right in and get some messages from your spirit animals. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Valentine's. Sending love out to you all. And deep gratitude for the journey that we've been on together. Okay. I've got my mic close. I'm trying to talk quietly. I'm not a quiet talker, as you know. So I'm trying to rein it in because I don't want to be yelling at anybody here. But if I get excited, I apologize in advance, which I probably will. Ooh, armadillo. That came flying out. Protection. Protection. Aries. What is this about? You are entering a phase where in order for you to be I want to say enlightened. That too. In alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life. You may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. I'm going to say that one more time. Aries, you are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning for the next few weeks and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. Wow. Armadillo's saying all of that. That armadillo's a smart armadillo. Some of you may see an armadillo if you live out in Texas. I used to live out that way. I have family out there. And they're numerous. They have thick skin too. That's probably why they're telling you to protect yourself. All right, what is the angel guidance? Ooh, 2 came out. You like my little handy dandy holder? I've been doing some upgrades, y'all. You know, the channel succeeds. I bring in more. I'll bring in more decks, more everything. More. All right. 1919 cycles. Okay. And 1414. Light up, Aries. Okay. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences, okay? I think we're all being tested right now, right? Are we going to linger in old cycles or are we going to start anew? Light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Ooh, a furry friend maybe? Or a baby? Good vibes will speed up the process. Okay. So lighten up. Definitely looking at a cycle, something that maybe has been on repeat in your life, being guided to just say no, just say no. Okay, let's dive into the tarot, shall we? I'm very excited. I love the mid-monthlies and the monthlies because we're pulling a wider net, casting a wider glance, right, if you will. Speaking of wider glance, you went through a tower moment, something that was unexpected, I believe. And you're now looking out at life differently. I'm seeing this whole, you've had a paradigm shift. Paradigm shifting. February. Ooh, now you're ready to move forward. I think you have your sights set on something. You're like, I'm going after it. Knight of Swords, 2 of Wands. Interesting. All right, let's see what's going on. Current energies. Current energies. The current energies, Aries. Oh, let me not forget. Did I? I don't think I did. Sorry, Spirit. Thank you for presiding over this reading for the Aries Collective today. Always have to hold our gratitude, right? For the larger forces around us that help guide us. Okay. I'm going to throw them all down today. And you can see anyway, right? I'm trying to do this so you can see. Okay. And then we're going to talk about what is going on here. Okay. So, Aries, entering the reading, you are definitely seeing clearly that it's time to say no to something, okay? I mean, you can't get any more true than that, right? You see clearly. No more blindfold, no more rose-colored glasses, okay? You know. You know. Recent past, you got really deeply connected to your intuition, didn't you? Really went deep. So you can see the signs, right? When something isn't right for you, when something isn't serving you. Because now you're in a period where you're recognizing where you're abundant and you want to keep that abundance, okay? Empress, that's your opportunity for the rest of the month to nurture the things in your life that will bring results, okay? You want results. You don't want to waste your time, okay? Because Knight of Swords is in your back pocket. You know what to cut out, okay? Anyone who's being a fool, right? I pity the fool. I don't know where that came from. Queen of Swords. You got a connection here going on, and it's challenging you. You've been kind of like, it's been a little icy, okay? I'm feeling like, whew, got a little cold in here. Seven of Cups. And we are about to get a nor'easter here, y'all. And I'm just going to just keep on reading. Yeah, that's what's coming. That's what's coming, I hear, in the next couple of days. Seven of Cups. Options, decision time. Okay, near future, trying to figure out what the hell to do, okay? You do want to bring things together in your life. I'm getting this overall, not in a connection, in your life. You want everything to just flow smoothly, Jenna. I just want things to flow smoothly for the next couple of weeks. Can we please, okay? You could feel a little bit of a disconnect going on. There is something you're saying no to. I don't know if you're saying no to a certain individual, but you're trying to see like X-ray vision, see through deeper, right? Deeper than someone's appearances, you know, beneath the surface. You're going deep, Aries, which you always do. I am not surprised by that. No, I said do Arcanium. We're going to do Arcanium. Okay. Let's go into this. All right. I love being here with you all. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Let's go into the base of the reading, the Ace of Swords. What is it that you're seeing clearly, Aries? You're like, you know. You know. Don't want to repeat a cycle, right? Have you been going round and round with somebody? It could be in your head. Let's see. Or it could be with an actual individual. And I don't mean in your head as it needs to stay there. It's just something that you've been mulling over. Oh boy. Okay. Yes, for sure. You've been moving on after a Tower moment, trying to take your power back, Aries. We have the Six of Swords, the Tower, and the Emperor over the Ace of Swords. You saw clearly, didn't you? You're like, I got to get the hell out of here. I got to go. Something fell down and you let it fall. And you moved on. You were rowing that boat away from the rubble. Right? And as you've been rowing away, you've been gaining your power back. And I think you've been making the moves to maintain that power. Okay? See, it's not just the leaving. It's the maintenance. Isn't it? It's the maintenance. You can leave something behind, but it's maintaining the leaving is where it gets tricky, right? Because, you know, people got their tendrils, right? Ooh. Energetic tendrils are real, right? All right. Coming out of an illusion, coming out of... I definitely feel like you've been putting your foot down and saying no. Person, place, or thing in your life said no more. No more, Aries. I hear you. Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah. You got some disappointment. I think that's what you're trying to really... Something did fall down. You had a major Tower moment. Currently still working through that. Turning your back on somebody is hard. But you know, when you turn your back on somebody and you feel more empowered, you know it's the right thing. And not empowered as ego, fluffing up the chest, feathers. No. This is... I don't know why I just want to do that. That actually feels good, y'all. You should do that. Just pump up that chest, right? I'm sorry. I'm in a funny mood. you're trying to learn from your own disappointment. I mean, you had a happy situation with somebody in your life. You could have been living with this person. We have the Four of Wands here. Page of Swords is learning from something going on in your home life, right? But man, it disappointed you. I don't know if you didn't get the house you wanted, or there's something going on inside of your home, or there's something going on within your home. This feels more like a person, okay? Because no matter how hard you try to pull it together and find a sense of balance in the structure of the dynamic, something's off. You're starting to understand that it was always off. It's like it feels like you've been tracing back, like, what is it? Not backpedaling, but like retracing your steps. You've been retracing your steps and you're like, wow, it's amazing what you don't catch. But the biggest thing is that you want people to be as generous with you as you are with them. And it's disappointing when they're not. All right. I'm going to go into the overall general energy now that I've covered the base energy and what's crossing it. I think that this tower fell because someone really let you down, Aries. And you're learning from that disappointment and going, damn, I should have seen this. And I think, fool me once, right? Shame on me. Wait, no. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I think you're like, you know what? I got to learn how to pay more attention. I got to learn man, it's hard. Isn't it hard? It's hard to always listen to your intuition because we get blinded. And that's what you did. You got blinded by somebody. Actually, so go into the High Priestess. Let's talk about this High Priestess in the past. What did you learn? What did the High Priestess teach you? Wow. I love that combo. It is so strong. Aries. I've been so proud of my Aries people that watch this because you all, you go deep. You don't, when you say, when you go high, when people go low, we go high. No, you go deep. I go deep, man. I go deep, deep. We've got the Chariot, the Wheel, and the Moon over the High Priestess. 4 majors. Yes, it is. Aries, you never cease to amaze me with how the energies flow to you. You are moving forward. You're allowing these things to change. You had the deepest knowing, all right? That no matter how many times you dealt with this person, they were always going to disappoint you. And that is just a hard slap of reality, right? That reality we don't want to accept. I think you fought it hard, but now you know. And when you know, right? Yeah. In the past, you knew. You started to figure it out. You're like, oh, no. Okay. All right. I don't know if you'd been here before with someone else, but the energy, either they came back or the energy of this feeling came back, and you're like, oh, crap, I've lost my power yet again. It's like I see you like, no! Well, we all do it. We all do it, sweethearts. I've done it more than once myself, where you get fooled by people's masks. And you're like, no, yep, especially when it comes to love. Yeah, I think you're waiting right now. A lot of you have made the necessary cuts. You've made the necessary boundaries. With the Queen of Swords, you're being very logical right now. It's almost as though you're in this energy of the next couple of weeks of just sitting with yourself, okay? Processing the emotions, okay? Protecting self, okay? 2 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Lovers. You're like, you've distanced yourself from someone, and you're like, I could entertain this. I could if I wanted, but I shouldn't. I could. I want to, but I shouldn't. It's like you're having this angel devil. What are you gonna, and I think you have this dialogue with yourself. It's like, I could totally do this again if I wanted. It's that temptation sometimes. And instead, I think what you're doing is you're like, no, not with them. I deserve a brand new beginning. with somebody where I know and have learned better boundaries. All of this that happened, that you're learning from, is so you can apply it to the next person and create the best circumstances for yourself. Okay? Where you have an opportunity to be treated like a queen, okay? Or king, empress, emperor. You may even have met this person, as I'm seeing the emperor and the empress here. And you could be saying goodbye to the king of swords here, or queen, depending on which way you roll. I do believe that you are moving on from somebody, and it empowered you to do it. Maybe it was a bit of a role reversal, Aries, where at one time you wanted them back and you couldn't have them, and now they want you back and they can't have you. That's karma, right? We all get to see every side and be every side. Ooh, yeah, you take a stand. Empress, opportunity, 5 of Swords, justice, and the 7 of Cups. I think now you're opening up to like, wait a minute. Okay, well, I was pretty bound and determined to make it work with this one person, but then I really started to access my intuition. And now I'm thinking, I'm going to attract something more balanced, but I need to make sure I make the right choice. Okay? So you're trying to figure out, and I think too, you're still in your head about how to resolve and come back into balance over someone who really threw and cast a wide net of illusion. And I get that. It's like, but it's only empowered you. That's the thing. It's like, if you had somebody who really tried to trick you, you're like, you can't trick an Aries. You cannot trick an Aries. No, you cannot. I feel like you've taken a stand for your values and your morals and your beliefs here. And I think your opportunity for the next couple of weeks is to look at what are you going to invest in next? And you're standing up for yourself in a very dramatic and powerful way. Your justice is to open up to other opportunities and to invest in other things that empower you. Okay? You may have multiple opportunities when it comes to romantic love. Okay? I do believe that I'm reading a lot of, let's face it, this week I've already decided all the mid-monthlies are going to probably have to do with love because I'm reading for the week of Valentine's. You know, I did a weekly and it was kind of touching on that, but the mid-monthly, we're all like learning. If you're not with someone, you're still learning from your past person. Okay? A lot. Or you're opening up to the idea of dating. Some of you, this is all just in your mind. Okay? You're not ready yet. Others of you, you are ready and you're looking at your options out there and you're like, what's on the dating scene since I've had a time out, right? You're ready to open up your heart. This much is true. Ace of Cups is on the bottom. You're ready, Aries. You ready for new love? I think you are. I think you've come out of a dark night of the soul and you're like, feeling all fresh. Like, all right, I'm ready. Let's bring it. Seven of Cups. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Aries, you're calling in. You may have already met this person. And now you're like, okay, this is the one. Okay, this is the person I'm going after. Or this is the person I want to come toward me. You might have someone you got your sights set on. But you're still trying to make a choice here. We have the 7 of Cups, clarifying that in the near future. We have the 8 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Cups. You are definitely like waiting for the signs. If you have not met this person, you were trying to make a choice. This is what you want ultimately. You're looking for a deep commitment that's going to last long term, okay? A lot of you who are watching this, you're after a long-term connection that's going to bring harmony and happiness, someone at your level, and you are communicating with the universe about that, and you're communicating perhaps with others about that, like literally going out on dates and saying, what do you want, in the future? Well, I'm seeing Aries, either they do or you do. And you might even be like, do I want that? You're questioning. You might have somebody actually wanting a long-term commitment, wanting marriage, okay? Wanting the end-all be-all high level here. I think you're trying to figure out what you want next. Some of you, you've had a lot of significant changes in the romance sector. And now you've done a lot of healing work. I see this clearly. You've been able to put up healthy boundaries with past people. And you're looking out into the horizon wondering what's next. And you're operating from a completely different energetic frequency. Whatever you bring in, though, you want it to be healthy. You want someone to be on your team. You've walked away from so much, Aries, in your life. What's this King of Swords? The challenge here. Why is the King of Swords the challenge? This past person still, yep. I think it's taken you so much strength to block somebody out of your life. Maybe they even came towards you recently and apologized. Maybe you even feel their energy, like still wanting you, attached to you, desiring you. I think that you know, bold, brave Aries that you are. You're like, the cycle's over, man. I'm done. I'm done. Blocking them, no more. You know, it's like you've learned how to put up healthy boundaries and say no to what doesn't serve you. In this previous cycle, you have gained so much wisdom. You have a lot to it. You are attracting multiple options, and you want to pick the option that is going to really be the best for you, that isn't going to fall apart because someone isn't bringing their A game into it. I do believe you're looking for someone who's on the same team, who's going to really be by your side, who's going to have an open heart, knows how to bring it. Your challenge is to wrap up the cycle and keep the boundaries. Maintenance, okay? Maintaining the boundaries, all right? From people that maybe it was a little lusty, okay? And the lust is hard to let go of. You know, someone that you're familiar with. It's getting out of that comfort zone, okay? What's the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? What you don't see coming. Yeah, sorry, there's just one more here. All right, we have the Ten. Wow. Okay, what you don't see coming is that you are coming out of a period where you were like, time out, heart, time out. Where you felt really restricted and held back because of you know, either you didn't have the people that you wanted to collaborate. This could have a lot to do with work, because I'm seeing a lot of Pentacle energy. We go from the 3 to the 4 to the 10. So you may have been in a period where you really had to call in new opportunities, new people, right, to collaborate with. Coming out of a period of lack or restriction, there were a lot of obstacles in your career, in your work environment. And you're actually working on saving your money and creating long-term wealth. I think you've got big plans, big goals, Aries, for yourself in 2024. You are looking for a long-term commitment that is going to help enhance your life, not drag you down, okay? You're done with that. That's over, all right? Learn from those, done, okay? And work, I think you're doing a similar approach where you're like, I'm learning how to create more things that are going to pay off for me, Jenna, where I'm going to get the abundance, where I'm going to get the long-term love, where I'm going to feel like it's all lining up for me, where it's all happening for me. You're making, and these require mature decision-making, and you're doing it, Aries. You've learned so much from your previous cycles, which, dare I say, I think were pretty toxic. And now you're like, you've stabilized in yourself, you've gained a lot of wisdom, and you know where you're going, and you know what you want. A lot of you are opening up to new opportunities in love, and I love seeing it. It's just trying to make the healthy choices, right? Make the healthy choices. And when it comes to your career, make the healthy choices, because you want long-term stability, abundance, and long-term happiness. And that only comes when you make healthy choices, right? All right, let's get to close this all. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, let's not forget, Jenna. Let's not forget. We're going to do some advice from Spirit real quick, and then we're going to do a quick oracle pull. I'm going a little longer. Sorry if I'm being long-winded. Knight of Wands, Justice. I think you've got, you might even have somebody that you're talking to that you're like, this could, you know, this could be. But I'm still keeping my options open, Jenna. You know, I'm not sure yet. If you are talking to someone, it's pretty new. It's pretty new, Aries. Okay? If not, this has all just been like, you know, you've been simmering in this energy for a while. Telling you, some people love being single. I recently became single. I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm like, wow, okay, because when you're with a partner, you gotta like compromise all the time, and you're always thinking about what you got to do for the partnership. And I'm telling you, being single is where it's at. I think a lot of you have enjoyed that, but now you're like, I'm ready to make a new choice in love. A lot of you are. You know when you're ready to get off the bench, and you know when you're ready to be benched. Okay. What's the advice from Spirit? You got a good month. Good month. Next few weeks, good month. I think you've got some. Maybe you're like, I don't know who do I pick? Wow. All I know, Aries, is that if you are not in a partnership, you're calling in a beautiful partnership. That we're talking marriage. Marriage. For those of you that have been in a connection and you've really deepened and you've really come out of a stalemate situation and you've reinvested in this and you've said no, right, to the issue, the dynamic, right? You've changed the approach that you've taken with this person. Some of you have transformed a connection significantly, but most of you have really put up healthy boundaries and said no to someone in the past. And now, look at you. You are manifesting a beautiful, brand new love. Your advice is to enjoy it. Enjoy all the fruits of your growth. Okay, Aries, look at that. You are manifesting a love that you could truly nurture, a love that it feels it will be everything that you have ever wanted. The connection that you've always wanted. The available energy is here, okay? Your advice is to choose that. If that's what you really seek, you want to build a family, to meet that right person, to manifest that, Spirit is saying you're doing it. You're doing it. It's only a matter of time and making the healthy choices, okay? All right, let's go into the magical spirit. I've gone 27. Oh, dear Lord, this is a long one. Sorry if it's been a bit long, but it is a mid-monthly. This is a newer deck. I'm enjoying it. It's very deep. I'm only going to read some of it. But the images are really groovy. And I will say groovy. You'll agree with me when I show you the image. Yes. Wow, she's sitting in a tub of coffee? What is this? Look at that. Cute, huh? Kind of whimsical. What does this say? Number 39 breaks down to 12 into 13, 3. Okay? The Alchemist, empowerment, pain, and sorceress. Oh, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. Yes, I hear that. Look at that. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not 38, 39. That's very hard to read. 39. Okay. Bear with me here. I'm sorry. I don't like to go too long because sometimes it's like, gosh, it takes time, right? To listen to someone for a while. I appreciate y'all. I light the spark of power and strength within my heart. I light the spark of power and strength within my heart. Yeah. Here we go. The hero's path, the gaining of strength, the path of empowerment. Heartbreak, challenges, trauma, being underestimated, failure. Why should we let these things keep us down instead of seeking to use them as opportunities to overcome, to make ourselves proud, to strengthen our minds, to become a higher human and learn from them? This is the path of the hero. At the end of the day, finding meaning in what happens and having a purpose is unbelievably empowering. This is what fuels our power. This is a love spell that we cast upon our hearts. It is healing. There's a big difference between having self-compassion and endlessly feeling sorry for ourselves. Falling into the bottomless pit of victimhood is to become the soul that is lost in the place where no light can reach, no tree can grow. So the manifestation enhancer is: cast a spell of light and empowerment upon your own heart and the heart of another. Close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and take a deep breath and set the intention that a blessing of light, faith, and strength will prevail from a place of power, optimism, and love for yourself and the other person you have in mind. Cast this spell on someone who is struggling and could use some empowerment. Light activates more light. Interesting. So you might even be helping another person with their own pain as well and going through something that is painful for you. But this is empowering, you know? Instead of letting the darkness win, the hero chooses to pursue the ultimate alchemy, turning pain into power. We've been talking about this for months, Aries, because I do believe a lot of you have been actively working through that, and it is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. I've been on this journey with you. We're all in this together, right? The journey from pain into power is the hero's journey. And I'm so proud of all the work that you're doing. Please take a moment this week, the next 2 weeks, to be proud of yourself for how much you've learned along the way, for how much you've grown in all of your inner strength. May it guide you forward, and may you live with so many blessings, okay? Now and always. Take care.